Right, ebusuan for mo bibia kwaba fambre 2 kidneys and blood so YouTube so say ebusuan ba ensem ahodo a ekoso e Ghana say na besu mahwefo enyina na ebusuan no kase ndi tinyina say enyina beka ya afie twa mu 2024 ana chese abato kese pa ekoso e Ghana say ya ebusuan sa abato na ekoso no ensem bibiri na ana ba echiri me the update ahodo bia e ba besoma ko channel is message so adoma anze na be konsem so bu eni ndi kwanse say when subscribe from my YouTube channel ya subscribe button so we are now the bell notification icon so to say be next time I'm dropping video once I make a video in the end 10 times so ebusuan de tin yan say wa bra just about one e course we no baby ba ko a e be permanent ho ase e de so course wo honom e ya Ablakuma North sisi no ye say e Jane Mensah ya hye no den pen for hye no den say onko na onko declare e aba no e wo ho no ya si bi ntia no peso be declare ni na ase so peso o gisa city no edema NPP fu ebi mu chim say na NPP fu mo hwe city dudu omwo e wo Ghana ase kakra bi ba ko pano gimo mo ade na be san so ai changes be ama chese nkofo e kasa pe na ensem ni nyanche mu wo hase me pese be ko na kwa akwajiwa ba Kevin Taylor so e fire one side medin e de ko ham gentle
every single day ya to abawie 5 months ni yentimi declare Ablakuma North. Ask yourself why. Because I know the IGP, as we sit now, the police have always been on standby. The military have always been on standby. But Jane Mensah always uses the police as an excuse. And every single day, Biano, oh, we want to talk to the police. Can we be given air DN? Can we be given air protection? Or bois? They don't know how to announce the election results. And at this point too, she cannot go back and say, Yanko Bani Biem, because he knows, or she knows, say, the NDC won the Ablakuma North seat. Until she's stuck in the middle. And you see, and I keep telling Ghana for say, and I keep telling this government, you see, I know Bibeka say, oh, NDC ba power no, this is the Electoral Commission. There are people who voted. There are people who are still paying taxes. There are people who need a representative to represent them in the Parliament of Ghana. It is not their doing that they don't have a member of parliament. Their job as citizens is to follow the law, is to pay their taxes and vote. Now they have done all these things as citizens. It is left with the Electoral Commission, who has been given the mandate to conduct elections and pronounce the winner. So at this point, who is supposed to be sacked? Who is the incompetent one? Who is not supposed to even come? Because when we give you a job, we expect you to produce answers or results. Yamawe Juma said, your only job as the EC, Jane Mensah and Bosman Asare, is to conduct elections, declare the results, and walk. For 5 months, if an electoral commission is still asking for protection, Abra till date, no electoral officer from the Electoral Commission headquarters have been attacked or has been attacked, then it means it's a deliberate move by the EC not to declare the elections. And I believe, say, if Jane Mensah is not going to declare the elections, the president needs to be petitioned that she cannot do her job, and then she needs to be sacked. This alone, for her refusing to declare the elections, because you cannot tell me it is because of security protection. The police on several occasions, Akache Jane Mensah EC said, they are ready and willing to provide all the necessary protection. But every single day, Jane Mensah EC forum, they try to create an impression, say they are sitting in turmoil. The reason why they cannot declare the elections is because the math was done. The manipulation was done. They knew they were going to hand over the elections to the NPP candidate. Now that ambassador, they are finding it difficult because they don't have the real numbers to prove, say, the NPP candidate won the elections. Because now when they declare the elections, the question will be, say, where did you get the numbers? There isn't even the original pink sheet to declare the elections from. So how are you declaring the elections? If you don't have the original pink sheet, how do you go ahead to declare elections? It means you are declaring the elections for the wrong person. Now, if the EC wants to be transparent enough for people not to have issues with her and her dog called Bosman Asaria, for the past 5 months, the EC should or could have said, say, they don't want any chaos, because Yatuaba, not Kevin Taylor Winnie. the people who voted for Kevin Taylor, they will still come back and vote for Kevin Taylor. So what is preventing Jane Mensah from conducting another election at Ablakuma North, which is more easier, which will take less than 24 hours, which will take less resource? What is stopping her? Because at this point, there's too much controversy about who won and who lost. So if there's too much controversy, if there are issues with Pink Sheet, if people are saying they won and they didn't win, what do you have to do? To prevent the chaos and prevent people from attacking each other, go to the basics and reconduct the elections at Ablakuma North. What is stopping her? What is stopping her is that before the elections, they had already taken money. They had already made plans that the election is for Ablakuma North MPP candidates. So I believe, say, the woman is not qualified to fill this position. Over the years, election biawa conduct biano, she has not been able to basically conduct the elections to the level we have always wanted. We saw Charlotte say, we saw Afarijan. We have seen elections conducted in a smooth, fluid manner. Election biya Jane Mensah and Bosman Asare ehedi biano. There's been chaos. The people have been shot. The declaration has been, as we speak today, there are so many things that have, so many seats that have been declared, all because the electoral commissioner is not capable. She's not competent. So, answer to this problem is simple. There are two things. Either the EC conducts new elections, or Ablakuma North, or we petition the president for the EC to be sacked based on her incompetence. Because you see, the EC has failed on all fronts. 7 elections, 7 constituencies as we speak today. As we speak, they have not been declared. How do we live? How do we move on as a nation? And it has all been hijacked by this witch. Oko kana asema yesi en kana asem adentira ne busuani ne eye bola bed. Maame na waka nanim esi se bola bed no Rebecca Ekufuado. Ekufuado de ba ye or MPP for nipa ituma me en kana asem. This woman is being paid for not working. Jane Mensah, Bosman Asare, they are being paid for not doing any job. Because a government worker and a Kora office and for 5 months, what is expected of them, they have not been able to deliver. Why are we still supposed to keep that person there? If for 5 solid months, 7 constituencies, declaration has not come, then we don't need these people at the Electoral Commission. Because for 7 months, Jane Mensah, Bosman Asare, and those idiots have been drawing salaries. We have been paying them their full salary. We have been paying taxes. They have been taking the taxes. They have been taking care of themselves. As we speak today, they have not been able to deliver. So why is this witch still at the EC? So there are 2 things we should do. It's either the EC redo the elections, reorganize the elections, or we petition the presidency that this woman cannot do the job. Because 5 months, 6 months, 7 electoral areas. Yatia, omuni MPs, 7 constituencies, omuni MPs. How can we move forward as a nation? How can we as a people? How can we move forward? A petition needs to be sent to the presidency. We need to petition the president and tell the president, you know something, apart from the breaches, contractual breaches, any the scandals, the woman herself, the woman and Bosman Asare, the 2 people have not been able to deliver. Intiga about power. Obetina power. Onwa onye adwuma bia onwa de okan ye onye mu ba akokra na 5 months your mama to Jubilee House or na yetua ne ka e ko the statement anka dia asem na obeka. Do you know how much Jane Mensah takes every month? Do you know how much salary Bosman Asare takes every month? Do you know how much these people are paid every single month? They are taking millions of Ghana cedis. So why are we making these people waste our money not doing the job, and we still entertaining these fools? Anytime I catch a Ghana for say, Jane Mensah, Bosman Asare, these MPP surrogates are supposed to leave. Ablakuma North. Now, to be very fair, to be very honest, 7 constituencies won't been declared. Why don't you just come out and tell Ghana for say, you know something? I've not been able to declare 7 constituencies. I want to do a rerun. That's all. That's all. What is so difficult about that? 7 constituencies, they are in contention. I cannot declare them. I want us to redo the elections there. It is simple as that. What is stopping her from doing that? 7 solid constituencies. You can just release a statement one day and say, you know something, I don't want any of these constituencies to have some contention and some misinformation surrounding whoever has won or lost. I want these 7 constituencies, I want us to rerun the elections again, because the people who voted in these constituencies, they are still alive. They have not gone anywhere. They are still in Ghana. They have seen whatever is happening. And if they are willing to vote, why